Happening right now, federal investigators are still trying to figure out why that small plane crashed into a Brooklyn Park home over the weekend.
As we know, the pilot was killed, and this morning we are learning more about the local man who might have been flying this plane. Hannah Flood joins us now. She's been following this developing situation from our live center with the latest information. Hannah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. We know that investigators have been there on the scene in Brooklyn Park trying to piece together what happened. It could be a while, though, before we get more information. The NTSB typically takes at least 2 weeks to release preliminary reports, but the final report could take up to 2 years. They're working to recover what's left of that small plane. Ring camera video shot by a neighbor's doorbell camera. It does show the plane taking a nosedive to the ground, hitting that home in Brooklyn Park. And at the time of the crash, one man was inside that plane. And we also know there was another man who was inside the home but was able to make it out safely. Investigators believe that the one person on board, though, did not survive. We talked to a former commercial airline pilot about what happened, and he believes even if that plane's engine stalled, it should have been able to glide to the ground, and that small aircrafts are usually flown by skilled pilots.
That caught my attention because that tells me that there might have been some sort of structural failure. There possibly could have been a medical episode with a pilot, but because this plane was descending so rapidly towards the ground, it tells me that it's quite possibly in a stalled condition and could not recover from it.
Yeah, there's been no official confirmation about who was piloting that plane, but U.S. Bank tells us they believe it was Terry Dolan. He was their vice chair and chief administration officer. In a letter to employees, U.S. Bank's CEO says that he was with the company for more than 25 years. He also served on the board of Catholic Charities. The former CEO there said that Dolan was an avid pilot and he helped a lot of charities across the metro. And we're still waiting for confirmation from the medical examiner's office on the identity of that pilot. Thankfully, though, again, no one inside that home in Brooklyn Park was hurt. We'll keep you updated as the investigation continues. Tom and Kelly.
Great. Hannah Flood for us in the Live Center. Thank you, Hannah.